Happy New Year, everyone, and we're starting off the new year with Pokemon Philosopher Chapter 2, Part 7. Now, sorry, Esco, this isn't the first thing I'm watching in 2024 like I did the same with Shmirko last year, but, well, you are the first thing I'm getting a reaction to in 2024, so that's something still, right? Yeah. Unless that was a bit of a mistake to do last year, but, It is what it is. Also, I noticed the original video doesn't have a lot of likes on it, so get on that, because if my reaction to it has more likes on it than the freaking original video, you guys failed, and I did too, because
Alright then, only
I
two more gym badges to go. In order to get these, we're going to have to visit the capital of the whole region. But before that, let's backtrack to Graves Hill and walk the rest of the way so we can do some last-minute preparations.
Okay. Go get some more Pokemans.
As another beautiful day starts to end, we track our way through Route 6.
Seriously.
Shouldn't be much bother to you, though, at this point in your journeys. I mean, with how strong your Pokemon have become at this point, you'd be fighting more with the terrain than the wild Pokemon themselves.
Oh, like walking in Pokemon
But
games
if you are
hard.
interested in getting your hands dirty, here are all the newbies, and here are all the oldies. So yeah, no new Pokemon, unfortunately. However, all these wild encounters are sure to give you some last-minute evolutions. So let's see who's on the menu today, shall we?
Oh, Dwebble. Alright. Okay, that's an interesting look for it.
Congratulations! Your Dwebble has become the Impostle.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Anyway, these guys are the bug jar.
I hate it here.
They hide inside these massive jars to protect themselves.
This is a cool design,
They'll often
though.
do so with only their eyes sticking out on the top, looking out for danger. Though the only thing these guys have to worry about is a poltergeist flying overhead and dumping its tea inside of its pot.
You jerks!
Completely out of spite. Also, evolution methods are just the same as regular Dwebble.
Level up. I think, anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is like level 37 or something. No, I'm not kidding. It's Unova, so the evolution met is reaching level 57 or something stupid like that.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you?
No.
If you held on to your weak little turnip and managed to find a special held item called a Royal Turnip, it will have evolved into Harvestra, the Harvest Pokemon. For a long time, it was believed that this Pokemon was the king of bountiful harvests, and was believed to bring
then Tangrowth was discovered.
Who worshipped it. However, it was discovered recently that Calyrex was actually the king of bountiful harvests.
That thing.
And this Pokemon somehow got the name over time, and over the years it kind of took the title away from Calyrex.
You jerk.
Don't ask me how that works, history is odd.
I'll say.
But regardless, in our days, this Pokemon.
This thing looks much cooler than whatever the frig that
what makes
thing
it worse
was.
is that this guy can be pretty pompous, vain.
It's all because it's a freaking legendary, isn't it?
Like all Pokemon, you
or
can
mythical,
make use of
whatever
them
the
so long
fuck.
as you treat them right. That's it when it comes to new evolutions and new Pokemon in general.
Well, I wonder if this thing could have been an old legendary mythical slash sort of like how Arcanine was supposed to be, and then wasn't because Moltres happened.
Neotropolis.
Oh boy, look out for the slicers. Oh wait, no, Neotropolis, not Metropolis. Cool name for a city.
Beautiful, ain't it? Get used to it though, because you will be revisiting this place now and again in other arcs. Assuming you haven't done that already. Anyway, as I said before, Neotropolis is the capital of the region. A spitting image of the country's main motivation to invent, improve, and revolutionize. There is so much to talk about this one city alone. But to start with, it's basically split into multiple sections. When you first enter the city, you'll start at the bottom bit, which is what we'll be talking about in this video. Your accessibility to the other levels depends on your trainer rank, so we'll cover them another time.
Oh, good. It also protects you from any mad titans coming in, of course.
There are some lovely sights you can see around these parts, and lots of lakes and bridges now that I'm noticing.
Damn, that's a gorgeous
It's
shot.
not as crowded as the other levels have become. But there is a gym around these parts, which also doubles as a museum. In fact, there are 2 gym leaders in this town. However,
Oh, we're
the
doing
other
this
one
again.
is on a higher level, so in the
Oh.
meantime, let's just focus on this
So you have to come
museum,
back
shall we?
here. Sort of like Giovanni and the Norman from Gen
There's
3.
an old saying in this world of ours. One must look back to look ahead. And if you want to look back, there's nowhere better than the Neotropolis Natural History Museum. Come and be inspired by the
Pigeon
epic
artist
stories of the
picture.
past, such as the ancient days of Hisui. Learn how some of our greatest traditions, such as Pokemon capturing and battling, came to be, and be inspired to forge your own future.
Look,
Visit
like
us
every
now if you would
open
love
world
to
game
uncover the
today.
incredible mysteries
Pokemon.
of all regions past.
That's cool. Dinosaurs
including
and
our own.
Tyrantrum.
Don't forget to visit our website at neotropolis.com for more information. Disabled people get half price, so make sure to get your tickets now
That's thoughtful.
or book them before they become extinct.
Disabled people get it in half price because we're not handicap accessible. I imagine that's an
I would
Aurorus.
explain, but I think he pretty much covered everything. If you're not interested in checking out the gym just yet, there is a section where you can revive fossils you may have found earlier in your journey, or you can waste a little bit of time and try to learn more about the region's past. Trust me, I have a feeling that you're going to need to. But anyway, once you decide to take on the gym itself, the puzzle, well, you'll be sent to a random
Blacklight room.
with a
Oh,
random
no.
theme, whether it be art, history, etc. You go through that room and you'll have to go through about 3 others with different varying themes.
Interesting.
Each room will have a different
Spider
type of
escapes.
puzzle and trainers, which are
In case any
solely
Infernape's go
built
crazy.
around that room's specialty. That isn't the trouble. The
Interesting.
trouble is that each of these rooms are random and will show up once you enter a new one. It's basically like Ground Skirmishes stage from Mega Man X6, only it doesn't suck.
Ha!
However, the randomly
To be fair, it's
generated
X6,
rooms
so
can be
aside from the
bit of a
soundtrack, a
hassle.
lot of
You'll
things
never
in
know
there
what you're gonna
sucked.
get. So study hard, and
There
you
were
should
good
be able to
parts,
make it to the
just-
gym leader.
You want to go through all that crap to find a little bit of gold?
I see.
Oh, hey, you're
Well,
back.
I
That game
I
must
don't think my
say everything is
scenario
gym leader,
is
so
exactly the same as yours, mate, but I know how you feel. You do? Yeah, not to sound boastful, but my father is a high-ranking trainer as well.
yeah,
Heck,
Elite
in another
4.
region, he's a member of the Elite Four. Because of that, I was expected to be just as good as him as well. But to be honest, I'm a little bit more into research than I am Pokemon battling. Hey, I can't help it. I was born clever. How do you think I got to be a gym leader at my age? But all the same, I do prefer doing research and whatnot. Because of that, I was given a reputation as the weakest dragon trainer. At least, that's what some of them said. Point is, I too was
Needlessly mean.
compared to my father at a
The
few
weakest
points,
dragon
but
trainer. Excuse me,
you're not
I'm the
gonna
weakest
shape your
of the
own
strongest
future by
type until
comparing
fairy
yourself
types
to them all
existed.
the time. Sometimes you can only be
Okay,
the
no,
best
psychic
you
types
you
also
can be,
existed,
you know?
but dragons were pretty
So,
strong.
Don't worry about what you can't do, and try to focus on the stuff you can do or prefer to do. I see. I'll think about it then. Thank you, sir.
Fairy types became the
Thank you
stronger
for
than
the battle.
existed, and that's another freaking rabbit hole entirely.
I wouldn't say it was much of it. Oh, another challenger. Oh, that was quick. Hello there. My name's William. I'm the gym leader around these parts. You enjoying the museum? Well, I know I am.
I'd like to see all the
Usually
displays.
spend
That'd be
most of my
kind of
time
cool.
here. Not just because I'm the gym leader, but also just for research.
What's-
The past has so many interesting
There have a lot of
stories and facts, and it's hard
based
to
off of
believe that so many
museums and
people
Pokemon World.
overshadow
Only
them.
one I can think of
Focus
is
on what's happening
Roxanne
here
from
and now.
Gen
Let's
3,
be
the
glad
first
places
gym
like this
leader, so
exist.
therefore
After
it's a
all,
small ass
sometimes
gym
we
with not
can't
much in
look
it.
towards the future without having to acknowledge the past. I've gained a lot of respect for those who used to be or what have been, so if you ever want to ask about that, just let me know. But hey, you came here for a
Now,
battle,
those who
didn't
don't
you?
learn from history
I
are doomed
warn
to
you,
repeat,
I'm
and we've
not
got a
really
lot
the
of people
strongest gym leader
nowadays who
around.
refuse to
Again,
look back
I've
in the
been
history
referred to a
books.
lot as the weakest dragon trainer,
Ugh.
but it doesn't bother me. I was never really fond of bragging rights anyway.
You look
All
like
I
a
wanna do is
penguin.
work, and that's what you'll have to do if you want to earn my badge. So let's go.
Let's see what you can do.
Alright, pop quiz. What was one of the most famous ancient Pokemon ever discovered? Answer, Relicanth.
Of course. It's a weird-looking dragon type, I gotta say.
Oh well, I
There
can't
is
say I'm
more
surprised.
museum
I
focused.
know Relicanth isn't the strongest Pokemon, but
Oh no, because it's
hey,
100 years
I
old.
like it. Anyway, you're up, Bronzong.
What's up?
Well, maybe I should give you someone a bit more experienced to play with.
Hmm?
Alright, let's go. Centuroot!
What the hell?
It's massive!
Alright. That doesn't happen, but realistically it would.
Jeez.
Centuroot is the Elder Pokemon, and the evolved form of Splintle. They went from the children of the forest to the elders of the forest.
Jeez.
Growing as big as the trees themselves, and even bigger. They are known
It's got a
to
little
be
peanut
some
berry
of
on
the
the top.
biggest grass-type
It's
Pokemon
cute.
on record. Each Centuroot has a special fruit on the top of its head, and it's said
Is it
if you
peanut or
eat from that
pineapple?
fruit, you will gain
Either or.
eternal life. Most Centuroot
Good luck.
only
Hey,
evolve from
Centuroot, can you just
Splintle
reach up
after
there and
waiting
give me the berry?
1,000 years. But in game, you only have to level it up about 10 times during the Duncan Woods. So don't worry about having to wait that long
Thank
in real
God.
life. Good lord, could you imagine?
Oh, please. No. But yeah, it is kind of funny how in Pokemon
You're
World,
good.
just
Okay then,
size
here's
doesn't
a
matter
Pokemon
because
I
it's just going to
expect you
fill the
didn't think
screen
I would have.
regardless, even though it's
Let's
like a
go,
million stories tall.
Cleavor!
Now I see where they say you're the weakest dragon type trainer. You have no dragons.
Didn't see that coming, did ya? You know, Cleavor was thought to be extinct. In fact, it is in the Sinnoh region, but in our days we... Oh. Sorry, I was gonna ramble on there. I guess, like father, like son. Anyway, this is my last Pokemon.
This better be a
Or
dragon.
Alcamon. Let's go, Tyrannodos!
There we go. Oh wow, that thing's cool.
Ladies
Use
and
the
gentlemen,
Kratos and
introducing
Rampardos and
Project
Tyranitar.
Tyrannodos. The aim of the game was to create the ultimate fossil Pokemon by fusing Tyrantrum and Rampardos DNA.
Fusing two
creating a Pokemon
T-Rexes.
whose headbutt is just as bad as its bite.
Okay,
And
Rampardos
to
probably
be
isn't a
fair,
tyrant.
it did kind of work on the, well,
Yeah,
the power
T-Rex,
part,
but, you know,
there is one problem
Looks
now.
similar.
The Pokemon is as dumb as a brick, often being unable
And
to
that's
tell
why
the
we
difference
love it.
between its opponent and its trainer.
What?
Making it pretty hard to control and making all of that power pretty much useless. But all the same, that
The
doesn't mean
definition
it
of a
should be
glass
underestimated.
cannon. Jeez.
Well, I guess that concludes our research.
Man, Quagsire isn't exactly the smartest Pokemon, but damn, at least he won't attack
Wow,
you.
well done. Quite impressive. I can
More like
tell
a
you
dog
already
than a
learned lot
mon.
from your travels. No wonder you were able to beat me. Anyway, here's your award. I present to you the Calendar Badge.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to see like January, February, March, April, the rest.
Oh, wait, that's not all. I also have something special to give you. It's a brand new move that was recently discovered, called Retread. Here's the
Retread.
TM.
CM 100.
I discovered this move myself while I was trying to disciple some old text. It's rather interesting. Basically, your Pokemon takes a random move it used to know and then uses it. It's quite an interesting attack, and it can be a bit of a
Interesting.
gamble, but it's
I
helped me
like
out
that
in this
idea.
situation.
Unfortunately, most of the moves that try
Besides,
to
I kind of
teach
think
me
it's
would be
more
like,
useful than these
would you like to
Alcamon.
learn Swallow?
Oh,
Would you like to
speaking of
learn
which, if you
Spit
want
Up?
one I
Would you like to
used,
learn
might wanna
String
get one of
Shot?
these
Ooh.
first. Cranerunt. I'm only showing it you now.
It
so
looks
you
a
don't
little
have to deal
fugly,
with
but
an
I kinda dig
advertisement
it.
later about this Pokemon. Though to be honest, I'm not really too fond of it. Same with Tyrannodos, as a matter of fact. They kind of feel like a disgrace to history. It's like
Well,
putting
they are.
graffiti over a famous painting to me.
Which they've
And this is
done.
coming from someone who wasn't really too fond of the hybrid fossils created by that scientist Carolus.
He made
Good thing
hybrid
she was arrested
fossils.
for that, because good lord. Anyway,
Someone made
one
hybrid
aspect
fo-
about this that I
Oh,
am interested in
right,
are these
Gen
alchemy
7.
stones.
The one
I mean, how
they
do
made
work,
the
and how do
frickin'
they even do
Monster
such things like
Mash.
create
these
Pokemon
fossil
eggs from
Pokemon.
the essence of other mon.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm gonna go look into it now.
She should
Sorry,
have been
sir.
arrested
Thank
for
you for
playing
that
that. No
battle.
further,
It
but
was
still
great.
jail.
But I better get going. I've got my own stuff to do. See you around.
I wonder if,
Hopefully.
actually, I wonder if she's the inspiration for Esco making Alcamon.
Whew! Man, that was a tough one.
Could have been.
But hey, 7 gym
Only
badges
S
now.
Code knows.
Only one more to go, and it's happy hour.
Then again, Pokemon Fusion is a very
Although,
popular
something
idea.
tells me that this one isn't going to be too
And who doesn't
easy.
like the idea of taking
it's
one
gonna
thing
be
and
the
one
last
thing and
gym
just-
that we face, so it's definitely going to take some effort. What I suggest is that perhaps we should take some time off to look around and prepare our team.
Sure,
So,
I'll give you till
let's
next
cover
week.
the last gym battle next time, as our journey through Revolu continues.
Oh boy. So after that, we'll finish the gym. We'll finish with the gyms. Probably go to the Elite Four and the Champion, and then we'll be done with this. Odds are there might be like another episode in between or something like that. Maybe the Champion will be its own part, and he said that we're gonna go to Parteens and stuff and meet some new mons. So odds are everything isn't done in the episode after the next one, but you know, we're reaching the end. Some cool Pokemon in this one. They call me the weakest dragon type trainer. Well, yeah, because you have no dragons. Except for the last one. The last one was legit dragon. Tyrantrum is a dragon type. And so even if you just had him, they would count. So, yeah. Just be like, yeah. But you do fit the theming of the museum more than that. I do like that in this generation. That the gym leaders focus more on their themes than they do their actual type, because let's face it, just having a grass type gym trainer, you'd just be like, okay, here's my flying and fire, I win. I'm going against the flying type, here's my electric and rock, I win. It can get a little dull, and freaking Blue is considered the best trainer, just be the best freaking gym leader, just because he didn't have a team that was one type you had to actually strategize. Of course, everyone has their own favorite, but just like Blue was the only one where it's like, okay, I need to actually think about this one. I can't just come in with a type advantage and say GG. Right. But yeah, he had some cool mods. It was cool to check out. I did like the one that's the freaking size, like Godzilla size or something like that. Just be like, yeah, that's what would actually happen. To be real. Yeah, I know they should have to shrink it down because it's a game and they have to make all those things like that, you know, suspension of disbelief, just like that's what it would actually look like. Whale Lord is never the size of what it would actually be. That's fine. But Joltik can be freaking microscopic. Although I do like that little thing that Joltik is when Joltik is to scale, just like, my god, you are tiny. I knew you were small before, but I didn't think you were that small. And then you run into the Pokemon that are giants, like, whoa, okay. Like, I knew Onix was going to be big, but I didn't think it would be that big, you know? Although the anime did teach me that it was about that big, so you know. The point is, though, some cool new mons in this one, and some cool, a bit more, I would have liked to go around the museum, like, in more detail, just because I like learning the lore of this sort of stuff. I'm a history buff, you know? History is just lore IRL. If you're like, I care a lot about lore in this video game, but fuck history in real life. It's just lore, but real life. Yeah, but it's boring. Yeah, but no. I don't know. History was always one of my favorite classes growing up, just because I like learning about the history of the world and what happened and all that other stuff, you know? Like, what happened with this empire, how did this empire fall, what happened with Rome, blah, 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 blah. You know, your staples and like that. Some people didn't like history. Totally fair. Not for everyone. I mean, I was good at math and some people couldn't fucking stand it. And I swear I'm just like, it's not that hard. Then again, I'm just good at math, so you know. It's, some people are just better at some things than others, and it's just, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. So yeah, this museum would be right up my alley. I do like museums. Although don't send me to an art museum, just because then it's just gonna be looking at a bunch of paintings, just like, oh, this fucking bores me. Going for an art person, this would be like, this is my paradise, and I'm just like, okay, this is a nice painting. That's a nice painting. That's a fire extinguisher. It's not even a painting of a fire extinguisher. That's a literal fire extinguisher. That's a banana peel on the floor. That's another freaking discussion entirely. You know, I could, if it's in a museum and it's like, this is a historical Mona Lisa, absolutely, that deserves to be there. You know, I'd never take it away from that, but it's just nothing but paintings. Count me the funk out. I can take so much. But yeah, some cool new mons, and some cool new stuff to see, and the gym leader. And it's nice to see that we're having Charlie get one that he can actually talk to, and you know, relate to in some regard. I feel like those two could start a friendship in real life. You know, like they could actually go somewhere. Like I don't, probably not anywhere like romantic or anything like that, because it's Pokemon World, they don't do romance. Most of the time, the most of the romance they have is we're husband and wife. Anyway, let's battle. You know, even the anime sucks at romance. Oh, Ash, I love you forever. Anyway, bye when see you when you get to the next region. But yeah, freaking, I could see those two being friends is the main point. But yeah, a good way to start 2024 and in all its quality content coming with S code. And yeah, no hack, because I'm not going to do the hat anymore going forward in 2024. Figure I should just mention that while I still remember. So yeah, say goodbye to the hat unless you like the hat, in which case, rest in peace. I don't know, if people really want the hat back, I'll bring it back, I don't care. Or whatever. But I don't know, it's going to be like, hashtag bring back hat. If you got this far in the video, put in the hashtag bring back hat. Just so I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, I'm prattling on, and yeah, good work S Code. Happy New Year. Later.